There comes a moment when life stops cooperating, when the plans you once trusted begins to fall apart, when effort no longer guarantees progress, and the future feels heavy every time you try to think about it. You keep showing up, you keep trying, but the results don't match the sacrifice. And slowly, quietly, the idea of quitting starts to feel reasonable. You see, that moment right there, when continuing feels harder than giving up, it is not the end of your story. No, it's where resilience begins. So, what is resilience? To put it simply, it's the ability to recover, adapt, and grow after some hardships. Not because life is easy, no, but because you refuse to let pain define your end. Many people think that resilient people are fearless, confident, and always strong, but that's not true. Resilient people feel fear, they feel doubt, they feel exhaustion. The difference is that they don't let those emotions decide the actions that they take. So, how does resilience looks like from a real life perspective? It rarely looks heroic. It doesn't necessarily come with big wins or dramatic comebacks. No. Most of the time it looks ordinary. It's showing up when motivation is gone. It's continuing to work when no one's watching. It's carrying disappointment quietly while still doing what must be done. Resilience is studying while the future feels uncertain. It's rebuilding plans that have once collapsed. It's accepting that life changed and choosing to change with it. Resilience doesn't mean always to move forward fast. Sometimes it's about not moving backwards. On some days, it's just, simply standing still is a victory on its own. Resilience is often misunderstood. It's not pretending you're okay when you're not okay. It's not silencing pain or rushing yourself to move on too quickly. And it's not carrying everything alone just to prove you're strong. Real resilience is truth without denial, pain without shame, and movement without hurry. It understands that resting is not quitting, and asking for help is not a weakness. Sometimes it means getting back up after falling down. Other times, resilience means allowing yourself to lean on others until you are ready to stand up straight again. So, how does someone build resilience? Resilience is a skill, and like any other skill, it can be trained. First, control what you can. You may not control circumstances, but you can control your response. Second, take small steps. You don't need huge victories, because on the long run, consistency beats intensity. Third, find meaning in struggle. Pain without meaning breaks people. Pain with purpose builds them. Resilience is not about winning. It's about refusing to disappear. It's choosing to stay when leaving would have been easier. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to keep going. And that choice, made again and again, changes everything.